pouvez endurer, ne perdez jamais espoir, car quelque part, non loin de nous, se trouve le réconfort. Souviens-toi que Dieu prévoit toujours une épaule sur laquelle t'adosser.
Hello, good evening everybody, good afternoon, and depending on where you're watching us today, we welcome you on our show today. So welcome to Venix TV and welcome on our show where we discuss everything, insurances, everything, life insurance, everything, insurance. I'll be your host once again today. My name is Natalie and I have a guest here who is going to explain to us a little bit more about these topics.
Yeah.
So, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
Okay.
Are you doing good?
Yeah, great.
We want to apologize first of all for the delay. We are about 10 minutes late, so do forgive us. And yeah, hopefully next time we will make up for this lost time. And yeah, please follow, please share the live stream, share with your friends, your family members, so they can tune in and watch and find out a little bit more about insurances. So we hope you'll be joining us. And Happy, how are you doing today though?
I'm fine, I'm great, yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually happy to see you today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
How's your day been?
My day is okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, so what have you brought us today? What is today? What are we doing today here?
Yeah, we're talking about critical illness and income protection.
And income protection, great. Guys, again, please keep sharing this live. Donc, tous les abino, vous partagez, na famille abino, va camarades et tout, vraiment vous partagez. Tout le monde peut être à Koki, au Sungama, l'émission Lelo. Et voilà. Let us know. Obviously, we're talking about critical illness and income protection.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, why critical illness?
Critical illness is because a lot of people always sick before they die. Okay. And one thing that people don't want to hear is that they want to die. Everybody wants to live. And do you know that they say, God, just come and take us away from this world. You are tired. This is a lie. Nobody wants to be sick. Nobody wants. But this is a reality. Everybody, most people will sick before they die. And when you are going to be sick, you don't know. When you are going to have, you only see outside your body. You don't see inside. Right. Do you understand? So some will say, oh, I don't need critical illness. No, I'm very sound. You are not seeing inside of you. When you go to the hospital, they take your blood test and suddenly they just diagnose you of one thing. You say, oh no, I would have done this insurance since it would have helped me financially. Because what kills people is that when they are down, they don't have job, they don't have source of income. That's the worst thing that can kill a man, where you don't have anything doing and you're looking at your children everywhere, running up and down, asking. Children don't understand whether daddy is sick or mommy is sick. The most important thing they want, mommy, I need this. This is how we drag God. God, I need this. You don't want to know whether it's okay or not. God, I need this. God is answering everybody, but we need to help ourselves. So insurance is here to help you.
To help us. Yeah. Okay. So again, going back to that question, I think we talked about last week.
Yeah.
Who do you actually think needs critical illness?
So long you breathe, you need critical illness. Everybody.
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 Everybody. Any age.
Everybody. Even 1-year-old child.
Even a 1-year-old child?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. It's getting confusing, you know?
Yeah.
It's getting confusing because obviously if you talk about life insurance, for example, I think we touched upon that last week. You did also say that you will advise everyone to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah? So obviously now we're talking about critical illnesses, and already by the title or by the name, you know, we're talking about something that's quite dangerous, something that is
dangerous, very dangerous.
You know, hard to digest.
I'm an
especially
example.
That health.
Yeah.
You you're saying everybody.
Everybody.
Again, you said even a child that's 1 year old.
Even a child in 1 month.
Can you tell us more about that? What do you mean?
Yeah, they might ask, how can a child that doesn't have bank account, that doesn't have anything to pay, that doesn't know is left or right, the child comes under the parents.
Okay.
So when the parents register, the children are also covered. That's what I love about this critical illness of a thing. The children are also covered.
So they're covered because the parents need to provide their names as well?
Yeah, the parents need to provide the names.
So they're also part of the insurance?
So they are part of the insurance,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, I thought because you said once the parents register, the children are already part of
They are free.
So it's
free for the kids.
Oh, it's free?
Yeah.
Until what age?
Until 23, 25 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So long the child depends on you.
On you.
Yes. She or he is covered.
Okay. So when we're talking critical illness, what kind of illnesses are we actually talking about?
We're talking about, let me just give you 4 or 5. Like stroke, cancer, diabetes, kidney failure. All those things are critical. So it's not normal thing that you go to hospital or chemist to take paracetamol and drink. Once you are critically ill, you are done. And it will cost you a lot. If you ask me now, why would it cost you a lot? I was a stroke patient.
You had stroke yourself?
Yeah. And that cost me 11 years to have life insurance. And I cannot open critical illness.
Until now?
Till now. Because stroke is a second critical illness. If you check the list, they are the number 2 critical illness. Yeah.
Stroke.
So stroke, when you have stroke, you are done. For you to get critical illness is going to be issue. Yeah. And for you to get life insurance, you have to wait for 11 or 12 years. So I waited. Because if you have stroke this year, you don't expect to have insurance next year because they believe that you are a risk to the company. Yeah.
Also, they wouldn't take you on because they feel like you'll be a risk, basically.
Yeah, that the stroke might come back.
It might come back. So they don't really want to pay out.
Yeah, who want to risk his money because stroke might come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, how fair is that though? I mean,
yeah, it's not fair because I thought about it though.
If I say it's a critical illness,
yeah.
If someone has gone through it,
yeah.
I would expect, if you've conquer it, if you've come out of it very well and you're safe and stuff.
Yeah.
Shouldn't that be a reason?
That is why you are supposed to get it before it comes.
So you need to get it before
anything happens. Oh. I never planned that. I was 7 weeks pregnant of my little girl when I had stroke.
Okay.
You understand? And that cost me 11 years. I bet you 11 years.
Even to get your basic life insurance?
Even to get my basic life insurance. And my life insurance took me 4 months to approve due to the stroke that I had 11 years ago.
Oh, wow.
So what I tell people, some people say, oh, I have good health, I have good health. You are not seeing inside, as I said earlier. You are not seeing inside. You only see outside. We only take care of the outward. We don't take care of the inside. And I don't want to start preaching. I want to talk about the insurance, but the word is just coming out of me. So you only take care of the outside. Yeah, so when you make up, now we make up, we come to this place, we drive, you understand? And what happens next? Anything can happen. You can have stroke, you can have cancer, you can have anything. Even little children that have cancer, did they plan it? They never planned it. Because everybody wants divine health. But if it happens, what will you do? So
obviously, from what I'm understanding, I hope those who are following, of course, you are sharing this live, you are sharing because we need to get...
Share because it will help a lot of people.
Definitely. We need to get as many people to follow and understand the importance of insurances as possible. Last week, the week before, we talked about funeral plan and we talked about the importance of it. And this week, obviously, we're tackling critical illness and income protection. So we do believe that it's a thing. You have to protect yourself. You know, fair enough. We're believers, we're Christians, and yes, God is our keeper. He's watching over us and whatnot. But we need to look after ourselves as well. I think that's the best way.
One thing I want to say about this: insurance won't save your life. Insurance won't keep your life. Insurance will help you during the difficult time that you cannot work to get money. So we pay off
to pay off your if you're struggling financially.
Yeah, if you're struggling financially, insurance is there. Because what kills most people, as I said earlier, is the things around them when they are sick. I remember when I had that critical illness, I was in Europe. You don't have anyone to help you. I was there with my children. I changed my son pampers with one hand. You understand? And there's only one source of income. Imagine that I had critical illness cover. They will pay me off. At least I'll use it to pay a minder or a babysitter to take care of my children. But I never did. So it's not what you are planning for. Like your friend, you said you told to do funeral. I said, no, my life is... No, don't worry.
Many years.
Yeah, you have long years. You have many years to go. No problem. But one thing is that you plan ahead. Be wise.
Okay.
Yeah, we all need to be wise. Because in our own ways, we think the word is ours. But remember what the word of God said. This word is not your own. We are just passing by. So heaven is our own, not this word.
Okay. So what we were saying, bon, comment non pour Koloba ni Loba. Après cet exemple, par exemple, hier, ça fait quelques années, à soit qui problème mon la santé, à soit qui stroke. Et vraiment, et soit qui est plus de 11 ans, you said 11 years?
Yeah,
11 years. Plus de 11 ans pour soit life insurance ou bien any type of insurance basically. Balinga ko soit été parce que maman a été risqué par rapport à, tu vois, tant que comme tant au foot bon tout ça. Donc à vous maintenant qui vraiment pour ba ko soit. Donc quand on conseiller biso mutunyo so vraiment vous allez bien la santé ou bien vous allez bien la santé te auto le baquet assurance vraiment eza wana te pour na ko sauver vie à mutu eza la capacité wana te mais c'est important tout tient en place parce que futur na biso toyeba te lobi to éviter na cas émergence bien na cas que problème ko yeli biso quand même toza na protection moko financière toza na place moko aide ko ko uta pour na ko sunga biso. So tell me a little bit more about your stroke situation. Obviously, you said you were pregnant.
Yeah.
That must have been really hard.
7 weeks.
7 weeks, and I believe you had other children as
no,
well.
I had. She's very beautiful.
You had. I'm glad you came out of it well.
Yeah.
Wow. But what difficulties did you find though, like in that situation?
Every difficulty.
Every difficulty.
Yeah. Cooking. My driving. I suspended my driving for some months.
Okay.
Because I'm a fearless woman.
Okay.
So,
That's good.
so I took upon myself because a lot of people, when they have this type of incident, they don't want to drive because they are afraid that it might occur again.
Yeah.
But I took my license. I said, no, I got this license myself. I'm going on the way. Do you know one that was just driving past and I want to go to the speed lane. When I went to the speed lane, my eye just turned me. I just returned back to to the lane I'm coming from because I just want to give myself encouragement. You understand? Maybe people who view me might say, oh, are you sure this woman had stroke? Yeah. If you take a look at me, you will see that I'm only using my left hand side to talk.
Okay.
You understand? So the earlier, the better. If you know you are healthy, it's good for you to come into your insurance. You have to believe that insurance work. I was doing, I went to a client's house last week.
Last week, yeah.
Yeah, I met her in church. She just came for her love feast and I told her, oh, I'm an insurance broker. So she was like, I wanted to do the insurance earlier, but because the more you wait, the more expensive it becomes. So when she did her own insurance, she was telling me about a friend. I said, insurance really pay. They don't mind anybody, anything they're talking. I said, I know they pay because this is what you have to do. I think that getting a critical illness, in fact, getting insurance to protect yourself is very important. As I said last week, you can protect your laptop, you can protect your phone, you can protect your car, you can protect even your cat and dog, but you cannot protect your own life. What are you doing? It's very, very important, guys. Do your own insurance now that you are healthy.
But you know, obviously living in the UK, we have the NHS that provides free healthcare services. And I know there's many people who perhaps, you gave an example of cancer, for example. With my mother, for example, she suffered from cancer as well. And I was just wondering, with a critical illness, because the government already provides some type of help.
Yeah.
you know, with certain illnesses.
Yeah.
So many would ask themselves, what's the point of getting critical insurance if, you know, things like cancer, for example, the government can help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, one thing about the government, when we sleep, they make their decisions. Yeah. When everybody was giving birth to children, 5, 10, 15 in this United Kingdom, they never knew that benefit will come down to 2 children. And you want to take critical, you are critically ill, the government will help you the way they can help you. Like people that cannot go to work, they will go and be taking their £70 per week. How much will £70 do for you? How much will, even if it's £100, even if it's £400, it can't do much. You understand? It cannot do much. Why do we let ourselves look down on ourselves for little than paying for what we pay us very well? This is what I tell people, whether you are young or old, you need critical illness. And the earlier, for example, a child of 24, when he's taking critical illness, it won't be the same expenses as you are. Because it will be little. This is money you use to eat McDonald's. This is the money you use to smoke. This is the money. Why are you waiting for the government to help you when you are sick? They can't help you much. And there are things that you have to do for the government to help you. You cannot just stand up and say, oh, I need help now. I'm sick. Nobody to help me. They won't do that much. You understand? So we all need to have our critical illness.
So your point is basically that, yeah, the government may be able to help you, but they wouldn't help you.
They won't help you much.
And there's only so much they can do
yeah.
as well. So,
and one thing I tell people, government plan in the night. When we are sleeping, governments are making their decision. And in the daybreak, we will know what they made. Yeah. So everybody should not depend on the government, because government did not tell you to have 20 children. Government did not ask you to not take care of yourself. That is why policy is very, very important.
So it's basically like we're taking our own power, basically. We're taking our power over our own lives, you know. I know if something was to happen to me, I'll be saved, I'll be secured and whatnot. So yeah, guys, please do keep sharing this live. Keep sharing this live. We're looking very beautiful today. Keep sharing this live. As my guest has been saying, it's very, very, very important for us to be able to take our policies, whether it's life insurance, you know, funeral plan, critical illness, or any type of insurance that really, you know, you feel that relates to you and it's important for you. You should really take it, and the earlier the better, because the older we get, the more expensive it gets. And the example that she gave as well, you know, if you have a condition, let's say you didn't have an insurance anywhere, any policy, any type of policy, and you've had a critical illness or a critical condition, for you to then apply or make a claim or even get a policy on its own,
it's hard.
It becomes really hard, because you, you become, I mean, the providers, they don't see you as someone that they want to spend money on.
Yeah, so, something happened.
Definitely, the earlier, the better.
Last month, my client applied for Royal London.
Okay. How much she with Royal London?
So she's old and she wants to have a life insurance, but she had a condition. They declined her. Insurance can decline you. Don't think maybe insurance is just taking the money. Anybody that come, they will take. Nobody wants to waste them, so they can decline you. So when you have conditions, it's very, very hard for you to get critical illness. You can get life insurance, even your life insurance, they will decline you, because the lady, it was life insurance they declined, not even critical illness. Yeah, because they say that the critical illness she had they might be thinking maybe she will not last long. You understand? And they would decline you automatically. So
wow. Non, le kaka qui est important de tout le bas quand on va policy oyo, parce que de tout le bas que ce qu'on veut le plus vite possible les a de bata. Donc tous de la tête que situation mon koya la vie ou bien tout vie problème mon quoi santé ou na biso na mba moto que nous ba police na biso, parce que tous a peine à risque que ba koko boya na bango ko pesa biso ngo, parce que tous a peut-être là tout bien toujours ko ça ba requirement na bango te. Voilà. So thank you for sharing that with us. I was actually interested in knowing about, obviously we've talked about who needs the critical illness
Yeah.
and why it's needed. Can you tell us, obviously we wanted to talk about the point of touching upon income protection. We wanted to know, what's the difference? Can you tell me the difference between the two, basically?
Okay. Before I tell you the difference between the two, some people might say, oh, how do the children get the money for the critical illness?
Yeah.
When your child is children can be critically ill.
Yeah.
I bet you, they can be critically ill, and it will be so funny to see your child suffer in that state. You understand? And not your child suffering in that state, because your child is not even going to touch the money, even if they pay. You are the parents, they are paying into your account.
Yeah, exactly.
But come to say, when a child is sick, let me say a lady that has 3 children, and one is sick, and one is in the hospital already, what will be of the rest children? We don't need to risk the rest children because of one is sick. So they pay off, and when they pay off lump sum, they don't pay monthly, they will pay you lump sum. So if you're going to cover for £50,000, when critical illness occur, they will pay you £50,000.
Okay.
If you're covering for £20,000, depending on how much you can afford. So that same thing goes to your children. When anything critical happens to your children, they will pay them off. Then when they pay them off, you can as well organize someone to take care of the children, because we carry our children everywhere. Oh, please, can you help me? Natalie, please, today I want to go to the hospital. Why are you suffering yourself? Because you could not pay life insurance. I met a man, and he told me, he said, I cancelled my critical illness, my life insurance, my everything. Why should I be paying life insurance? I told him, I said, bro, but you didn't cancel your car insurance. You did not cancel your internet insurance, your internet. You didn't cancel your telephone insurance. You cancel your critical, your life, your accidental insurance. And after a week, after a few months, the guy was critically ill. Nobody paid him. After a year, the wife died. Nobody paid him. Because you see, life insurance, the direct debit as is not useful. You are your own asset. You can do you are your own asset. What matters to you mostly is your children. Once you are critically ill, let me tell you something, your job won't mind you. Your job will go 1 hour, they will rest. In fact, is it 1 hour or 3 minutes?
They'll start seeking and looking for somebody else.
Immediately they are calling somebody else. So take care of yourself. Guys, take care of yourself.
So would you see it as an investment then?
I see it as you're investing for your life.
Investment.
You're investing for your life, because I won't take that risk anymore. I took that risk for 5 years. I know what it cost me to have stroke. So I will not take that risk. And this is why I come to the insurance company, to let people know insurance is very, very important. So this is not an excuse. Oh, no, when I have money, and no, don't worry, next month I will call you. You don't know what is going to happen in the next few seconds. And when that thing happens, I would have gotten insurance. I'll die now, and it will be late then. So your question is, what's the difference between critical illness and income protection? I'll discuss about.
Just give me two differences, basically. I don't want to know all of them, just two.
Okay.
The main ones you think. What's the difference?
Critical illness is the difference is clear. Critical illness is a major illness, while income protection is just normal stress. You are feeling back pain, you can't go to work, for example, or let me make an example of a guy that called me this morning.
Okay.
He said, he did critical illness. I was telling him, do income protection. He said, I don't need that, my work will pay me, you know. Then he went to work, and someone just hit him in the waist.
Driving.
The person is taken care of.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's doing support work.
Okay.
Just hit him in the waist, and he hurt him. You know, these people that we take care of, they can do anything. They hit you or they bang on you.
At work, you mean?
Yeah, okay. At work. And when he did that, the doctor gave him 4 weeks sick leave.
Sick leave.
Now, I told him this morning, I say, bro, you just miss out, because if you have income protection, you are working for agency. If you are working for agency, you are 0-hour contract. Agency doesn't pay sick pay.
Pay or holiday pay.
Or holiday pay. So anybody that is working for agency, you are self-employed. So whenever you fall sick or whenever you can't go to work, guys, this is true, because if you cannot go to work, why will you force yourself to go to work because you need money?
You need money, yeah.
A lot of people die because of that. They carry their sick body to work because nobody will pay them when they are at home. So why will you take such risk? I won't do that anymore. Before I do that, now I have my income protection. Oh, if I'm not feeling fine, I'm sitting in my house. I will not go to work. And this is easy. Go to your doctor. Take 4 weeks sick leave.
Okay, now we're talking about income protection. Yeah, guys, we're touching upon the point of income protection. Yeah? So carry on.
So income protection pays you monthly, while critical illness pays you one-off.
One-off.
Yeah.
When something happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's the difference.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So when it comes to income protection, who needs income protection?
Anyone that is working.
Anyone that's working.
Because if you're not working, you don't need income protection.
Oh, okay. So children, they're not.
No, children don't need income protection.
Okay.
They're not working.
Any adults that has a job?
Yeah, anyone that has a job.
Get yourself an income protection.
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, now we're talking about income protection, and Happy is just telling us that it's so important as well as the critical illness. If you work, or you are self-employed, or you are employed
even
by
employee,
an employer, you need to get yourself income protection. Now, please just enlighten us. Why do we need it? Obviously, you talked about issues that you may not be able to go to work. And every other reasons. And
one other reason that for you to get income protection is, what if you get an accident and you can't go to work?
You can't go to work, yeah.
They will pay you.
So
because the work some job they pay for 6 months. Let me make it clear.
Okay.
Let me make it clear.
Okay.
Let me make it clear.
Okay.
When you are working, and you are not feeling well or could not go to work, income protection comes in. As a self-employed, you take 4 weeks off, and the 5th week they pay you out.
Okay.
Yeah. Then those employee, if you have sick pay, you can't receive 2 sick pay.
Okay.
You have to receive 1. So if your work is paying you for 3 months, for example, you have to wait when they are finished paying you, then we come in. Because you can receive 2 sick pay.
Okay.
Do you understand what I just said? Let me recap it again. As an employee, let me use the example of NHS. NHS sick pay is 6 months full and 80%, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
After 6 months.
After 6 months, that's 1 year.
Okay.
So if they finish paying you and you are not able to work, maybe they have already gotten another employee. I told you, if you die, they are going to give you 3 minutes respect. If you are sick, maybe 1 minute. So that is what happens. When you get that 1 year, what will happen the other year? So that is where we come in. So if you are covered for 20 years, the income protection is there for you to help you.
So let me ask you this question quickly.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm covered for 20 years.
Yeah.
And I'm unable to work. Obviously, this is a bit dramatic, but I'm unable to work for 20 years.
Yeah.
Am I getting monthly pay?
Yeah, you're getting monthly pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Just clarifying that.
Yeah. So income protection is very, very vital, because as I said before, if a parent, or even if you are not a parent and you are not feeling well to go to work, you will be down because there is no money coming in.
And when you're saying you're not feeling well, can you explain a little bit more details? Because obviously sometimes we wake up, I'm having a headache, I don't really want to go to work.
Yeah.
Can I then stay home?
You need to go to your GP. your GP need to give you a sick note.
So a GP has to be involved?
Yeah, GP has to be involved. If not, insurance. A GP has to be involved to give you the sick note. Your sick note is supposed to come out from GP. Even if you're an employee, if you want to give your workplace, you have to give them a GP sick note.
A sick note,
yeah, it's not you writing the sick note yourself.
Okay.
You understand?
All right.
So that's it.
So for whatever reason it is,
you
can go to your GP.
Yeah.
And however long you need to be off.
Yeah.
If you have income protection, then the provider will pay you.
Yeah.
And they do monthly. So how much do they pay you?
It depends on how much you cover.
Oh, how much you cover?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Aviva, self-employed can cover up to 1,500.
Okay, every month.
Yeah, capped.
Okay.
It's capped already. Yeah.
Okay.
But as an employee, we need to put in your monthly pay, how much income you get.
Okay.
So that will show in the system how much you are covered.
Okay. So you need those information before.
Yeah, we need those information before
that plan.
Yeah.
Okay. That's quite interesting, because I personally have income protection. I was advised by my broker, insurance broker, to get myself one.
Yeah, you need to.
But
well done for that.
Thank you. So, anything else that you want to add?
And one thing I want to
add,
there was a sister that wanted to claim for income protection. After 4 weeks, he knew that he did not have income protection.
Okay.
When your letter comes home, please open it and read it.
Okay.
Because she didn't read it. So she don't know if she had income protection or not. So I was there with her. I wasn't the one that was responsible for that. But I was there with her. I said, I need to do. I said, go to your GP. But really, she was not, her leg was paining her.
Okay.
You understand? So, and when she got to that place, I was helping her to call and so that.
She didn't have it.
She didn't have it.
So she wasn't covered.
So she was so angry. I said, you don't need to be angry for the insurance company. You have to be angry for yourself because you didn't read what they sent to you. Insurance paper is the last thing to read at home. Yeah, as soon as they bring it, you throw it off. But you are throwing off money. Yeah, you need to know what you're covered for.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the minimum? Let's say if I take out a plan, what's the minimum direct debit can I engage for myself, for example?
Come again with your question.
So let's say I took out a plan.
Yeah,
income protection.
Yeah.
What would be the minimum that I'll be paying monthly?
Yeah, it depends on your age.
Or it just depends?
It depends on your age, your medical history, whatever. But your BMI too, your weight and your height.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So okay.
Your weight and your height matters too. And guys, we need to take care of our weight and our height. So your weight and your height matters too. So you don't have a specific amount of money that we use as income protection. Your age, your weight, your height. Like for example, I did an income protection for a child of 20 years that was working in JD, and she's paying £8
a month
because she's 20 years. But come to the man of 50 years, you're going to pay more than £30 because all these things are very, very important for our lives. So my advice for everyone out there, get your critical illness, get your income protection, get your life insurance for your loved ones. Every day we watch Facebook, the white people, they come to, if you are old, please get your life insurance, get your life insurance for your loved ones, plan your life ahead. Guys, they are not joking, they are all insured. But our people, you will speak. But me, I'm not just speaking now because I know that this word is touching you wherever you are. This word is touching you and you need to come up. Come up. Your loved ones need you. Come up. When you are sick, we will help your children. Come on. We all need life insurance. We all need critical illness. We all need all the policies that we can cover for ourselves. It is very, very important, guys.
Okay. But I mean, at some point it gets kind of confusing, obviously we're talking life critical illness policy.
Yeah.
And like we've talked about that, it's got to do with some kind of a condition that one may have. But then other people will be like, okay, I'll look after myself, I'm young, I eat well, I exercise. Why do I need to take this policy? Especially the critical one. Come on.
Yeah. That was what I was telling you before. You eat people well. You are not seeing inside your body. I ate well before I had stroke. I ate very good diet. You understand?
So what do you think?
But I didn't know that night something is going to happen. And thank God there were people around me that night. I would have passed on if there was nobody at home. You understand? So I didn't know that. So you eating right, you are okay. What about if you had an accident? Because we have one with Aviva. If you have an accident and you have critical illness with Aviva, they can pay you up because Aviva have a fracture.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you have critical illness, who will pay you? Even little children, even some of them had cancer. They didn't plan of that. They were eating healthy because breast milk is one of the best.
But yet they have it.
But yet they have it. So I don't think that we say that, you know what is happening to us? That money to pay to insurance is like paying.
Do you think that's a problem?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think it's not really about us taking out any policies. We just don't want to spend that money.
We don't want to spend that money.
I feel like it's a waste. You're wasting money. So people don't want to spend.
Yeah, that guy I told you that he felt sick after cancelling his insurance. He always said, if I have opportunity, I'm going to tell everybody to take their insurances and never cancel. Don't cancel your insurance because you don't know what is going to happen next. Even follow up the time your insurance is going to finish and renew it. Because you have the money. You eat junk food. You eat McDonald's. You eat a lot of things. But you don't have insurance. Guy, you have to take insurance serious. If not, me that is talking to you, I would have been a dead woman. But when those things came up, no help. No financial help. We have to help ourselves. One salary.
Yeah, it's not enough.
It's not good enough. It's not enough.
It's not enough.
So
it's not enough.
My advice for everyone is to get their own insurance.
Definitely. Yeah. Thank you so much for answering our questions. You know, for all our viewers, if you're following, please, if you have any questions, don't hesitate.
Please.
Send them now on the comment section. We're going to answer. I mean, Abby will answer all your questions.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
She's the one with the knowledge, so she's passing it on to us.
I'm ready to answer your questions.
There's someone that's asked the question. You have Fifi La Queen who's asking, do you guys provide dental insurance?
Medical.
Yeah. Medical insurance.
Medical insurance that will cover your dentist.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Thank you so much for asking that question. Yeah. I have a sister.
Okay.
Last month, I want to give her life insurance. She said, I will send my details later. You know, I don't want to chase people because I'm doing you good. Yeah, I'm doing you good, man. I don't want to chase people. Yeah, I will tell you what is best for you. You make your decision. And you make the right decision. And she called me and said, oh, auntie, I have a toothpaste. I said, you can go and to the dentist to pull it off, and you're an adult. Dentist is going to charge you to pull your teeth. They will pull your teeth and they will charge you, pay money. But imagine you have medical insurance that will cover you when you want to just do it. Send the details to the insurance company, and they will just pay off. You are free. You are free. Just pay you off and you are free. Instead of maybe that time the teeth is paining you, you don't even have money to go and pull the teeth off.
Okay.
They are not going to. The doctor won't say, okay, I will pull the teeth tomorrow, pay me. They won't do that. So they need their money instantly. If not, the dentist will not be functioning.
Definitely.
So insurance is very, very important.
Thank you for that answer. Fifi La Queen, Happy has just answered. They don't do dental insurance, but they do medical insurance. So if you are interested, please get in touch. All her details of how to contact her is on the screen. So any questions, literally send them again on the comment section, or you can call her as well. She'll be more than happy.
Guys, you need to ask me the question now.
More questions, please.
Yes,
we need more
ask
questions
me any question. Don't sit in your couch and say, oh, insurance, I don't need it now. Those that don't need insurance now, they know where they are. So ask your questions and I'm ready to answer you.
So ceux qui te donnent la
it's
question,
very important.
Vraiment, to hésiter à retourner dans la comment section, votre na question nyo so bolini retourner aza vraiment disponible à répondre biso. Voilà. So obviously now that you have all that knowledge, can you tell us what providers would you advise anyone thinking of getting an insurance?
No, we have a lot of providers.
There's quite a few.
Yeah, there's quite a few,
Okay.
up to 10.
Okay, that you guys work with or
yeah,
partner
but I
with?
love. I'm so much in love with Aviva.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Why is that?
Yeah, Aviva is an insurance company, and their benefit is much.
Okay.
You understand?
Is that a
Especially
UK?
when it comes to, it's a UK insurance.
Oh, is
yeah.
it?
Especially when it comes to this critical illness.
Critical illness.
Yeah.
So do you think they're the best at their game?
I don't
for
want
critical
to, but they are
maybe
they are my
our viewers would like
preference.
to know, you know?
They are my preference.
Which
Aviva is
providers
my preference.
should
Yeah.
they go to?
You can go to Royal London. You can go to Zurich. You can go to Legal in General. You can go to Guardian.
Guardian, okay.
Yeah. But I love Aviva.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bon, dans toutes les questions, provider nini ya muni for us to join, ce qui est dans la besoin à cause d'assurance, compagnie il faut to kendi pas na bango. Voilà, il y a répondre que il a préféré canal Aviva. Mais une collègue comme ce soir n'est pas monter, so don't feel like I need to go to Aviva as well because she's with.
Yeah, don't register yourself because what I want to say we make you laugh.
Okay.
Don't think, oh, I don't want to just register through her. I'll register myself.
Okay.
There is difference between you registering with yourself, but there is
Okay.
because we have a lot of products to sell to you. Why, if you register yourself, you don't have those products.
How is that?
Yeah, for example, you register with Aviva, for example, you can register just critical, but you will not have digital care. You will not have fracture. You won't have a lot of benefits that we have.
Digital care?
Yeah, digital care is a second doctor opinion.
Okay.
So that's why I said I love Aviva.
Okay.
Because they are the only one that has second doctor opinion.
Oh, really?
For example, you are calling your doctor, they book you for next week. Happy, can you come next week? We have a space next week. Maybe something want to happen to me would have happened before the week comes. So I can as well go to...
Is that for any illness though, or just critical? Because I've been
Yeah, it's for any illness.
Any illness,
So you can go to your digital care app. Is a app, yeah, and get a doctor that will see you in 15 minutes.
It's an app, did you say?
Yeah, it's an app.
What's it called? Digital care?
Yeah,
app.
digital care app plus.
App plus.
Digital plus, sorry.
Okay.
Digital plus.
Digital
But you can
plus.
only have it with us. You can
Okay.
have it by registering on your own.
Okay.
So that's the difference.
So that's one of the benefits.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to say, okay, let me just do it on my own, okay, that's fine. But you won't have the benefit we have.
The
Yeah.
benefits you have. Interesting. Thank you for obviously enlightening us again. So guys, we're almost reaching the end of our session today. Thank you for watching and thank you for following. Like I said, if there's any more last minute questions, please don't hesitate to
Ask
because she's
Ask. Happy is here to answer
She's
you.
here to answer all your questions. Any,
Ask.
Any desires you want her to answer for you, she's definitely more than happy to do that for you. And like I said, we're reaching towards the end of our session today. I just want to give a recap of what we've talked about. We've talked about critical illness and also income protection. Again, we've emphasized on the point that it's so important to get this. Critical illness, we've said that it's to do with any illness, any critical or chronic illnesses that you may have. Obviously, it's a monthly installment where you pay money every month. If an issue was to come, you will get supported financially.
And what? Sorry if I might cut you short. What I love about insurance, they also have waiver premium.
Okay.
So if you pay insurance and suddenly there's something that happened and you could not go to work, you can waive it off for some months, then before you start up again. So while you waive it off, your insurance still carries on. You understand?
Okay.
So these are the benefits I tell you. You can't get it on your own. When you apply on your own, you need to apply through me.
Okay, guys, so please keep calling Appy if you want to get that benefit as well.
Yeah, call me.
call her, contact her through her number on the screen. She's got so much to tell.
I've got so much to tell you.
And definitely don't go and do it online by yourself. Like she said, you will miss out on so many benefits.
You miss out something, and you might miss out when it's payout time. They won't even pay you, and you will just carry BBC and say insurance is not paying. You might miss out. Don't do what you know you cannot do alone.
Exactly.
Me, I don't do what I don't know how to do. If I don't, like this camera watching me, I don't know how to operate it. I won't go and operate it by force. So I need someone to do it for me. You can't be all weather. You need to be yourself.
You need to be yourself. Yeah. Guys, any more questions, please send them on the comment section. Like I said, we're about to end the session. But I want to thank everyone for following, everyone for watching. Thank you so much for following and watching us. And I think we'll be back here next week carrying on with these topics because we think it's very important, especially in our communities. We need to share as much knowledge as possible. People need to be educated, the white community, they know about these things, and so they are
that is why they don't that is why they don't beg.
That's why they don't beg.
When they are sick, they don't beg. We our community take care of them. That's why they don't beg when they are sick. They don't beg when someone dies because they have everything covered.
They have covered,
I was discussing with someone. I said, there's a lady that took a funeral plan from me. Said, no, I don't want to die yet. You don't know when you are dying.
Exactly.
Can we just understand that we don't know when we are going? Just understand that you don't know where you are going. So prepare. I'm telling you, prepare. The day you go is your judgment day. So get prepared.
Wow. Thank you for all our viewers. Thank you to Exactive Plus. Thank you for following Sir or Madam, whoever you are. But thank you for following. Thank you to Fifi La Queen. Thank you for following. Thank you to Mai Sukula. Also, thank you for following. I was your host today for the show, Natalie. And hopefully we see you next week. Guys, please take this to heart, really. I think it's so important, important. Myself speaking here, I have insurances, so I know if anything was to happen to me, I will be covered.
You are free.
My dad would not need to be calling for cotisation because we love doing that in our community.
Please, can you help me? Please, they opened something on Facebook. I just heard it 4 days ago. Fund me.
Is it GoFundMe?
No, it's Fund Me in Africa. Fund Me.
Okay.
Why would it be funding? Why would we be funding you when we are in Western world? Or where are we? Is it Western world or European? Where everything is possible,
Definitely.
I tell my kids, if I go, if I hear that you say, please help me, I will stand up on that grave and give you a dirty slap.
I'm done.
Because I have kept everything available for you guys. So everybody needs to keep things available for their kids. I'm telling you the truth. Let's joke apart. It's very, very important.
Guys, thank you so much for watching again.
Thank you.
Thank you for following. We shall see you hopefully next week, if not the week after.
No.
If not the week after.
I'm so sorry for last week because
we do apologize because I think the first session we did say we'll be here last week, but obviously we wasn't, so hopefully next week we shall be here. But thank you to all our viewers. Thank you for following. I hope you was able to share this program with your friends and family so they could also be enlightened. And until next time.
Until next time.
For coming.
Please.
Until next time, guys.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Think about what we just thought,
Exactly. Wow.
Good night. Thank you.
I know who God says I am, what He says I am.
All right, I think we're still live. Interesting. Well, thank you for coming and answering.
Welcome. Thank you so much for attending. Thank you. You made it more fun,
Thank you.
because without you,
That's me.
I will be asking questions and I will be answering another thing. So as you ask,
it's been good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, because myself, I have.
Where He says I'm at, I know who I am. I'm working in power, I work in miracles, I live a life of favor. For I know who I am. I'm working in power, I work in miracles, I live a life of favor. For
sur la terre des mortels. La déception, la dépression, l'amour et la passion sont le lot des mortels. Mais au-delà de tout ce que vous pouvez endurer, ne perdez jamais espoir, car quelque part, non loin de nous, se trouve le réconfort. Souviens-toi que Dieu prévoit toujours une épaule sur laquelle t'adosser si tu t'appuies sur lui.
Nous fortifie. Non, non, rien ne nous séparera de ton amour. Par amour, tu as donné ton Fils unique qui est mort à la croix pour nous, pour nous, pour nous, pour nous. Quelqu'un qui me suit en ce moment que rien n'est perdu. Malgré tout ce que tu vis ou vois, tout ne va peut-être pas comme tu l'aurais souhaité ou pensé. Les choses ne se déroulent peut-être pas comme prévu ou espéré. Tu as peut-être reçu un mauvais diagnostic du médecin ou tout simplement perdu ton travail, ton logement, tes finances. Tu souffres peut-être de la perte d'un être cher et après avoir tant espéré, tant prié ou tout essayé, je suis là pour te dire que malgré tout cela, malgré tous les soucis que tu rencontres, malgré les circonstances de ta vie, essaye encore, espère encore, crois encore. La solution se trouve en Jésus.